smart, boy. You wasn't no limbs. Capo, Kobe, Dito, Fazo, all them niggas, boy. I beat your ass here. Your ass. Ho, look, boy. You ain't no limit. I pop your whole boy. Look. Keep talking. Keep talking. Watch me choke you out here. You up, bro? Oh, you know what the going on? I'll slap your whole.
Seeing with him on a regular. Like niggas he ready with. You see him? I ain't gonna say his name right there, but he said my little cousin in the county fight quadruple bodies. When he come home, we go, when he beat this shit, we going to Egypt. Bro ain't went to Egypt yet.
Game shit, man. Survivor's Awards. $1 million worth of game, nigga, home team. And look, them the only I promise. I could be asleep in this same hotel. I'll be asleep 8, 9 in the morning. Niggas come knocking on the door. Hey, what the on? Get up, boy. Why you still asleep? Up, them coming to invade my shit. For real. That's how I need y'all to know.
Nigga, survivor's remorse right here with no limit. Wet them up. You hear me?
Yeah.
The name speaks for itself. Drench.
Quadruple kid, man.
Huh? Yeah. Drip Gang?
Drench
Gang.
Drench Gang.
Oh, yeah, I know what that means. Yeah. Your niggas drenched.
I gotta go to the video.
Yeah, your niggas get drenched with no rain.
Well, he is just 19 and charged with a quadruple homicide. This is Maurice Harris. Police say the teen, who is no stranger to law enforcement, gunned down 4 people near 75th and Coles last week. The reason? Police say it appears to be retaliation for his father's murder a day earlier.
On March 29, 2017, tragedy struck when Big Wet, whose real name was Jerry Jacobs, was fatally shot. The events that unfolded afterward would shock the community and elevate Lil Wet into an infamous figure in No Limit. NLMB is a very old set. They go way back to the 70s. However, in the 70s, they didn't go by the name NLMB. Around the 90s, No Limit and Muskegon Boys formed NLMB as we all know today. So the two sets move like one, and they form NLMB, but they have different territories.
Yeah! Yeah!
These are the op sets of NLMB. You got Black Mob, Sino City, Death Row, Lakeside, Pocket Town, Mid Gang, Bio Block, RBO, No Good, 358 Gang, Gyro City, 800, Frank Block, Blicky Gang, EBC, Taco Gang, and more. And like I said, NLMB is an old set, so you know, with them being around for a long time, of course they got a lot of members that's no longer here, but here are some of the notable members that are no longer here. You got Vito, G Fazo, Rock, C-Mo, Pistol P, Kobe, GBE Capo, Lil Gage, Big Wet, G Slim, Mad Max, and Lil Greg. A lot of people think that Lil Wet is a BD, but in actuality, he's a renegade GD. NLMB is comprised of a lot of renegade GDs within the set. It's a mixed set. You got BDs, GDs, renegade GDs.
A couple of family members is gangsters. I ain't gonna shoot the GDs. What the GDs on me? What you need to ask the GDs? What y'all on the Drench? Let's go out, ask all the bricks. I need on Drench, man. Bro. Cause we don't fuck with GDs over there, you know? Bro. Take it how you want to take it. That's that Drench shit. Once again, take it how you want to take it. Bro.
During this current period of time, NLMB was in heavy war with Black Mob and KTS. And Shooter Shells is the alleged killer of Big Wet, who was Lil Wet's father.
Motherfucker gotta walk through the land real fast, you know. Still be on maximum security, you know, ain't shit changed. Yeah, you know, through the land, I have to, you know, this motherfucker drive, but shit, you know, shoot the shells back, you know, shit from the.
Man, that go been drop.
Come on, man.
That's where all my mail go. I did a PPP that didn't go through in that address.
14, 15, whatever.
Why the fuck you ain't dead then?
I was locked up. I wish I was home.
Shut up, come on, man. No, don't get on here back.
Look, then your soft ass come out of jail for you 5 feet, folks. No, folks,
what you was doing?
Anytime we look.
What you was doing?
Anytime I nigga buck with y'all at school.
Anytime I didn't punch on you is when we was at Picnic View. What you was doing?
Buck with y'all at school, y'all felt that pain. On 79,
why you so on here back? See, that's why I don't like adding you goofy ass niggas, cause you get on here lying.
Pain, folks. Anytime a nigga buck with y'all at school, y'all felt that pain, folks.
We only bumped once in school and I got kicked out.
Nigga buck with any nigga at school, they felt that pain, no matter what.
Your ass bad folks, man. You trying to make yourself look good for your fans.
Pull up, I'm right here. What you want? Pull up a die? You ask me on a die? Who wrong? You beg to die, motherfucker.
Begging for this shit.
I talk to God.
Oh shit!
Bitch, you asking me. God don't let me call the motherfuckers on. Y'all be calling boys ass on him.
Y'all ready to go see his ass, boy.
I don't care. God don't even call y'all ass home. However, the people that God called, that y'all say God called home, he ain't even call their ass. All right, yeah.
Hey, I was just steady trying to come see him. He just said, fuck it. Pull up.
So did I get the re-rap part?
Man, this is tape, gang.
No, it's about the rap part.
No, you don't get the rap part. I just gave it to you.
Hey, go ahead, open it. Y'all come on, I did.
On that fateful night, March 29, 2017, at 11:13 p.m., Big Wet was walking on a sidewalk at the 7900 block of South Phillips when a dark vehicle approached. 4 men hopped out, shooting Jerry as he tried to flee. Despite making it to the hospital, he was pronounced dead at 3:40 a.m. on March 30th. As a lot of you know, Lil Wet got charged for the murder of 4 people in what police think was a revenge attack for the killing of his father G-Ball, aka G Slim. In the aftermath, the police publicly confirmed that Big Wet was a documented gang member, an OG in No Limit, a Chicago gang with a long-standing history of conflicts over control of territories, notably Terrortown. Big Wet had faced murder charges twice in the past.
Area that police are calling Terrortown encompasses the blocks between 75th and 79th Streets, stretching from Yates to Colfax. And as CBS 2's Mike Puccinelli reports, officers aren't done trying to clean up those streets yet.
That's them after they had just served an undercover officer and what they're doing with the money.
2 accused drug dealers are caught on tape right after police say they sold heroin to an undercover officer. Sometimes the deals go down in vehicles. Other times they happen in what police call powwow lines, where drug dealers use phones to direct junkies to temporary drugstores. Here, heroin users are lined up at 79th and Essex.
And they'll pull up, and that's how they serve their narcotics.
And then the open-air drug market disappears almost as quickly as it was set up.
It operates more like organized crime. These guys were making about $15,000 a day.
At the top of this section of the Black Pistons, police say, is Eric Gouthreau, who was busted along with 14 other gang members.
His name formerly used to be Eric Fort. He's a nephew of Jeff Fort.
That's the same Jeff Fort who founded the El Rukin Street Gang and who is currently in prison. And although Gouthreau adopted a new name, police say he didn't shy away from his old one. This placard was used, police say, at his phony real estate business. Here, members of the Pistons pay tribute at Jeff Fort's mom's grave. Community members hope the bust will quiet things down in a crime-ridden part of town.
So you think this could make a difference? I hope it does.
In November of last year, officials say police officer Michael Flisk and a resident were murdered behind Gouthreau's house. But they wouldn't say whether any of the drug dealing charges will be upgraded.
Do you expect any of these folks to be charged with murder?
Again, there's ongoing investigations which I can't get into.
So far, 1 person has been charged with Officer Flisk's murder. I also asked what, if any, role Jeff Fort might be playing in all of this while sitting in federal prison. Police said they couldn't comment on that particular part of the investigation.
Gouthreau's Fort sign, that was pretty brazen.
It certainly is, and they even had a T-shirt emblazoned with Jeff Fort's face, too.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Less than 24 hours after his father's murder, Lil Wet, also known as Wet 'em Up, hit the streets in a fit of rage, seeking revenge. Lil Wet allegedly entered Nadia Fish and Chicken restaurant near his father's death location. In a horrifying turn of events, 4 men, including 2 blood brothers, were fatally shot. The community was left in shock as Lil Wet's revenge unfolded.
Well, he is just 19 and charged with a quadruple homicide. This is Maurice Harris. Police say the teen, who is no stranger to law enforcement, gunned down 4 people near 75th and Coles last week. The reason? Police say it appears to be retaliation for his father's murder a day earlier. CBS 2's Suzanne Lemonnier reports.
Police say Maurice Harris's father, Jerry Jacobs, was a documented gang member who was arrested 47 times in the past. Jacobs was shot to death a day before the quadruple homicide happened near 75th and Coles.
I don't have the motive for why Jerry Jacobs was killed, but I mean, it's a reasonable belief. Jerry Jacobs is murdered, then 24 hours later, his own son goes and kills 4 people. So obviously, those 2 incidents are related.
19-year-old Harris is now charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder.
3 witnesses to this quadruple murder identified Maurice Harris as the shooter.
Prosecutors say Harris is a documented gang member with an extensive juvenile record.
As we've seen too many times before here in Chicago, he's no stranger to CPD.
Harris has had 29 arrests. His crimes range from armed robbery to unlawful firearm possession. His first arrest was at the age of 12.
If someone would do a deep analysis into him as a juvenile, it'd be no shock that we're here talking to you today about this.
Tips led police to an address in Blue Island where Harris was taken into custody. He's being held without bond. Live in the newsroom, Suzanne Lemonnier, CBS 2 News. Erica, Rob.
Suzanne, thank you.
Lil Wet, whose real name is Maurice Harris, was later arrested and charged with all 4 murders. Police claimed his involvement in the No Limit Gang, connecting the mass shooting to the retaliation for his father's murder. News of the quadruple murders made it to TV, a rare occurrence in Chicago. Police stated that both cases were related and tied to gang conflicts. Maurice Harris was held without bail, with investigators highlighting the clear motive behind the mass shooting. 4 months after the death of Lil Wet's father, the alleged killer of his father, Shooter Shells, would then be gunned down himself, July 10, 2017. Shooter Shells' murder was deemed one of the most gruesome murders in Chicago history, with him being shot over 14 times in the face, being left unrecognizable literally at the scene. In a surprising turn of events, in June 2020, after spending over 3 years in jail, prosecutors dropped all charges against Lil Wet. Despite witnesses supposedly identifying him, the state's attorney found the witnesses' accounts unreliable and insufficient evidence to move forward. Lil Wet was released, seen celebrating on social media. Despite the serious allegations and the sheer scale of the crime, he emerged a free man, raising questions about the reliability of the case and the evidence presented.
Shutty, real bounty. Hey,
Hey, Mayweather.
Mayweather. Your shit got long, Shutty.
Woo! No, we gonna get the game. Turn this into a memory, yeah? That's a
We passing.
Oh, my great.
County killer, fuck.
Damn, on my damn, boy.
Oh, my damn.
You was on war ground, man.
How I feel, Shutty. Shutty came out long time. Tell him.
One of NLMB's sworn ops, KTS Dre of Lakeside, will go on to social media multiple times and say that the 4 men that were killed in that incident were 100% innocent and didn't have anything to do with anything.
Get your face cap, shit, got it, oh yeah, Lil Wet, bitch. Go water your daddy, ho, nigga. Fuck, I'm out. Bitch ass nigga. Came home, boy, for all them innocent ass, all that shit, all innocent people, boy. That's another thing, y'all ass be weird as hell. Them all innocent motherfuckers, man. Y'all be acting like a motherfucker that did some shit. Shut up. And the motherfucker ain't cried about none of them people. Well, probably they mamas, nigga.
Then a year later, July 13, 2021, KTS Dre will finally be released from the Cook County Jail after his girlfriend put up bail and she and his grandmother were on the way to pick him up. KTS Dre would be shot 64 times, multiple times in the face, literally right outside of the Cook County Jail, being pronounced dead on the scene.
Man, the motherfucker done bonded out and got their ass stretched out. Damn.
Police say a man who was apparently ambushed after being released from Cook County Jail in Chicago was shot about 64 times. 31-year-old rapper Landre Sylvester, who also goes by the name KTS Dre, died. A police report says he had just been released after being fitted for electronic monitoring and was walking to a waiting vehicle when several people got out of 2 vehicles and started shooting. They got back into the vehicles and took off. A 60-year-old woman was also shot in the knee. She was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. Right now, police do not have anybody in custody.
Like me personally, I didn't like him. We had real beef. Like he said he was gonna kill my son, my baby mama, all type of shit. That's the type of nigga he was though. But still, I don't feel like people deserve to go out heinous like that. But the shit that he was doing led him to that. Cause who wants you that bad that as soon as you bonding out from the Cook County Jail with all these police around, as soon as you walk out the door, it's like they put their freedom on the line. Like, all right, well, we finna do this nigga right here. That was crazy. Like, that was crazy. So,
good.
Who did this tattoo?
You said what?
Who did this? Who did this? Who did that cut those smoke? Let me see. Look at that. That's big cut those smoke right there. Oh, bro. Hey, puff it up, man. It been one, man. You hear me? Puff it up, Drench. Big cut those smoke right there, blood.
In January 2024, Lil Wet would be picked up by the feds. Now, it's 2 different rumors about why he was picked up. One rumor is he was caught with a Glock with a switch. Another rumor is he was being picked up and questioned about the death of KTS Dre. Either way it goes, yes, he has been picked up by the feds, and there's been no other news updates. The case of NLMB Lil Wet is shrouded in controversy and speculation. Despite the serious charges, he beat them and walked free. The aftermath of these events add a layer of mystery to Lil Wet's legacy within No Limit. What truly transpired that night remains a puzzle. And you already know what it is, gang. That's another one, Drillers and Trappers, Trappers and Drillers. Hope y'all enjoyed. You know, this been the story of Lil Wet, NLMB, Wet 'em Up. You already know. Go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and shit, go ahead and watch that next video. Gang.